Well, it's the last day. One thing I really enjoyed about my time here was these morning walks. I'm gonna take in everything that's been happening this weekend. It's been amazing. Paul, thank you for being a great host. Joey D, thank you for crashing into my life. ToddZilla, thank you for spending time with us, showing us some of the tricks. And the MVP, Jerry the driver. You're just the man. You are the man. I can't wait to see you again, my friend.
If you learn nothing else from this, all right, what will make this whole seminar worth your while is, I see, since I don't recognize a lot of you, I assume you're newcomers. I know you're new, because you got that look on your face.
Yeah, pretty new, yeah.
You two are both new.
I know.
You, I'm not sure about. You're new?
Todd, I know I want to cover that elbow pain thing.
We're going to do that right now. I'm just trying to figure out who has pulled more than 5 years.
I'm at 5 years.
You're at 5 years and I never heard of you? Oh, dude! You should have came to my seminar a long time ago! Oh my God! Listen, okay, I'm gonna jump to the elbow pain in a second. When you are first getting into arm wrestling, all right, the people ask me all the time, how long does it take to get, I get a lot of questions from older people because I'm an older person. If you are just starting out today, and you are in a weight class that's 175 or less, it will take you about 3 to 4 years of dedicated hard work to be a national level puller. If you are a super heavyweight puller, you can take a year or two off that. So it will be 2 to 3 years to win a national championship at super heavyweight versus say 154. The 154 class is stacked. It's the talent is so deep that it's just so much harder to get good at the lower weight classes. We're going to do a set, then we're going to do a set, and we're going to do a set. And you're going to find out one of those grips is stronger than the other grip. Then that's the grip we're going to dump extra volume on. We're going to keep pushing it because we got to have the ability, even though we're always going sideways, okay, we're always headed towards this point. But the force we have to apply is sometimes beyond that because they're pushing us, and sometimes we're pulling it because they're pulling us, but we're still trying to hit that same spot. So you got to train all angles of your arm. You got to have way more muscle development and coordination development than what a bench presser does, or even somebody who's just a professional curler, because that bar is going up in the same plane every time. We don't have that ability. And that ability to be strong, we all know people who are just wicked freaking freaks in their one move. Kenny Hughes from California is one of them. Corey Miller is another. They hit that groove and they're wicked fast. You pull them out of it a little bit, and all of a sudden they become mortal. But we all know those country boys who just seem strong no matter where you put them, right? They're like a rusty bolt no matter where you're pulling on them. That's what we got to develop. We got to develop that ability to be strong on the whole aspect of those angles. Certainly emphasize table training versus weightlifting, but I've been arm wrestling for about 20 years now, so my preparation, as soon as I know who I'm going to arm wrestle, I build a YouTube channel of all their matches. I watch it while I'm training. I develop a game plan. I talk it over with 2 or 3 people that I trust. I will practice with those people once or twice. And I'm usually pretty confident in my preparation weeks before I go in there. No.
I actually got a question from Tom Nelson for you. He asked,
he loves me, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
No.
His question is, how can you get that much stronger in a third match over the first match without getting pumped up. He always is 10 times stronger in the third match than the first. I would say no man could beat him if he was that strong in the first match as he is in the third.
Isometrics. Isometrics train that, we're going to talk about force, power, and work capacity later. But to be stronger, deeper into the matches, you gotta have that work capacity. Alright? And and too many of us train aerobically because we train like the bodybuilders do. Isometrics is maximum force, it's anaerobic, and it teaches your body to recover from it. So you gotta, especially you people have to cut weight, you want to train a lot of isometrics. It's a way to do maximum effort work without putting on a lot of mass. And then your body will condition. Too many of us, and we'll get into practice philosophies later, but we all go to practice and we grind and we grind and we grind and we grind, and then you go to a tournament. So you've been practicing for 6 months and you've been practicing these 20 and 30-second long matches. You go to a tournament, and how many 30-second matches do you have in a tournament? There's like one in the whole tournament, right? Nobody has one, right? It's all flash, flash, flash. Isometrics, you can adjust your isometric time, whether it's a 2-second, 5-second, or 20-second isometric. Then you get used to it. Get it to where ideally I would like to be right here, where you're pushing straight back and you're just collapsing my forearm into the table. But from right here, you keep going back and that. Now that hurts, but you're not hitting my upper arm so much as what you're trying to do is push my elbow into the pad, right? So from here, that's all I'm doing. But you've got nothing stopping. You know, I got my skeleton in front of me. You got nothing stopping me from doing that.
Your body's following.
You know,
Right.
but it hurts. You know, and one match like that, you can't. I mean, I can't close my hand afterwards.
Before with just like applying any type of like this pressure and the pain, and I just can't apply like it's like my brain and arm aren't communicating to where like right here I can't apply much pressure with my wrist.
But that's a full-on legitimate press. Yeah. All I'm saying for you to do is almost just grind it out. Yeah, just go that way.
This way?
Yeah. That's not so much a press.
So you're concentrated more so on pressure against your opponent this way.
I'm saying this. I can't press. I can't do that. That hurts. That hurts me. Yeah. So that's not what I'm doing. I'm wedging in and I'm almost pulling you this way. You know, as opposed to a press, which is that way.
Like talking to your
Way better to go to a tournament going, holy shit, I got everything I need. You know.
I got a question.
Yes.
You started training with John Brzezinski when you came back, right? 2010-ish?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'd be a different puller right now if you didn't train with him at that time? Do you think you'd be a different ToddZilla, or was this ingrained into you and you're just who you are? I'm just curious. Because I can tell he's a great
I think the people you train with determine the person you will be.
So would you say
as instrumental as John was to what I did, and he gave me lots of opportunities. I got to say the luckiest thing that ever happened to me was I got in with Team South Carolina my first year. After I did a year of pulling, so it was just us rednecks and hillbillies in Michigan, and then I got into the real team. And us 220 pounds, took second place at Michigan State, and I went down to South Carolina, and I could not beat their 138-pound man.
Wow.
It was a year before I could beat the 138-pound guy, and it was 3 years before I could beat their 176-pound people.
So and
I was still 220 pounds. That alone made me. That's when I found myself. That's what I learned. I couldn't do what they were saying because they said, "Look, I've been doing 10,000 wrist curls a day for 15 years." I'm going, well, I'm 36 years old. I can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? By the time I'm 45, I'm going to be as strong as you are now. You know, I want to win my trophy today. I can't wait 10 years for a trophy. You know, so that forced me to look elsewhere.
Is there a name that you can put to who's taught you the most in this sport? Or you seem like a guy who invents a lot of stuff, so you could be yourself. Like you get a lot of
there
that.
are several people who taught me a lot. Chad Silvers and Matt Harris and Fritz Corey in South Carolina taught me a lot. And even after I was arm wrestling 10 years, before I even met John Brezink and Bob Brown, they taught me a lot. Bob Brown still, there's a few people, when I got a match coming up, when they announce who it is, I call Bob Brown, I say I gotta pull this guy, and I call Dave Morocco.
Oh.
And I say I gotta pull this guy.
You got like a training camp.
And they, well, one's in Utah, one's in Maryland.
Oh,
so it's a 2,000-mile wide training camp.
Would you-
and they say, do this, there they go, this is my advice. And there's other people who weigh in and give me advice from time to time, but those two people I've come to rely on.
I think that's pretty dope to have that kind of circle to kind of everyone building off each other like that.
There's literally zero structure in these.
Oh, I know. People ask me, how come you're doing
It's one of those moments.
It's a private club.
Easily one of my favorite parts of the weekend. Been talking with Darbo for a while. Finally, we got to hang out. He's a good guy. A little misunderstood. He's got a good heart. He knows his shit on the table. My man's strong as shit. I appreciate the time you took working with me, my friend. Can't wait to see you again.
Jerry the driver.
What's up, brother?
We had a fun weekend being here.
We had a great time.
How many times did you save my ass?
3, 4 times, 3? Definitely 3.
I thought I lost my laptop, and thank God this man was inserted into the weekend. He saved me. I lost this. I thought I had to go to Best Buy. He walks up to me, tosses this to me, and I says, "Jesus Christ, Jerry, you're my angel." I just want to let you know that I had a real good time with you. I hope.
Oh, I'm sure we'll see. We'll meet again.
Yeah?
We'll meet again,
All right,
brother.
man. I just wanted to let you know I appreciate it.
Paisan, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Some of the best conversations I've had in this sport are the ones I can't record. Paulie's doing a lot to bring the sport back to California where it came from. His drive, determination, his hustle, it's inspiring to me. It's rubbing off on me, and I can guarantee you, this ain't the last time you see the Paulie Walnuts connection. I'll see you in West Virginia, Paulie. One step at a time, one punch at a time, one round at a time. This sport is evolving. It's growing and it's being torn apart at the same time. Neither one of them are wrong, but both of them are necessary. Joey D says to me, "Jimmy, how bad do you want to be good at arm wrestling?" And I looks at Joey and I says, "You know what? I want to be good really bad. That's when I knew we were connected forever. I'd say put your seatbelt on, but where we're going, we don't need roads. So stay tuned. The next adventure is right around the corner.